Ready?
Ready.
Do you get nervous in front of a camera?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched any of our episodes?
Yeah, I've watched all your episodes. Yeah. Because you always shouting me out and saying I'm bottling it. So. PD All Stars here, and FYI, I'm not bottling it. You know.
Right, everyone. Random one today. Outside. We're outside. Who did you lot go watch today?
We just been to Wembley.
Yeah, to watch Luton v Stockport. So it is the BTS boys. Me, the boy Josh Jerv, pilot by day, pilot by night.
It's Els, L Ballers in the league, Els in the flesh. Dan the man with a plan. You got to remember Dan the man with a plan.
Well, is the plan working? Has it been working though? We'll get on to that.
I'm not bottom of the
And then obviously we've got PD All Stars.
Special guest PD All Stars.
Top of the league.
Top of the league as it stands. I think live.
As it stands,
in the
looking
games.
at it from a live league, he's top of the league.
Top of the league.
He's been
back where I belong.
Probably the most consistent top 3 performer manager in our league.
Do you know what? Is it skill or luck?
I think it's a bit of both. You know, I think sometimes to get that early going, it's a bit of skill in it to pick the form players, and then I think as you go along, you gotta sometimes you just gotta wing it. Just hope you pick some differentials and have a good bit of luck.
Who would you say has been your biggest differential this season so far?
Probably someone like, I don't know, I mean, I've picked someone like Dewsbury Hall a couple of times. He's popped up with some goals and stuff.
I think I'll say O'Reilly at the moment.
Yeah, and O'Reilly, he's done well.
You got him on there.
I had 1 week where I think I had Van der Ven in there, and he got a couple of goals 1 week. So
I remember, when Van der Ven had a game, I think he scored like 2 goals, or he got a goal and assist, and it was a clean sheet. Quite early in the season when Tottenham were.
when they were all right. Yeah.
Not this year.
So I think it's just a bit of everything. Picking form players, but then when everyone's got form players, you just got to try and pick those ones.
So what's when you plan your game week? Is there a strategy?
So I don't have a strategy like some managers. For example, they pick all the blue players, or they pick the dark blue players, or they pick names of players because they rhyme. I'm speaking about one.
He's sending for someone.
I'm speaking about one of the managers in this league as well. He knows who I'm talking about. If he sees this episode, it's. I can't remember what the question was now. What was the question?
Your strategy.
Strategy. Well, I think at the start of the season, it's like, obviously I pick players I think that did well last season, and then obviously as the season goes on, like a lot of managers, you pick the players that are in form.
Yeah. Do you look at the fixtures ahead?
Yeah. I try to. Yeah, I try to look.
Oh, you like? Oh, because
ahead.
I look 2 fixtures ahead.
I definitely don't look like 5, 6, 7 fixtures ahead, because because I think with these weeks coming up, I'm just like, there's some double games coming up and blank game weeks, and I might find myself in a bit of bother because I've got none of my.
You ain't got no chips.
I've got one my bench boost. That's it, but I've got no decent chips left. So
what's been your chip strategy this season? Because obviously we've had the double.
Yeah, I think my chip strategy's just been trying to use it
when you feel right.
Yeah, just I think this season it's obviously been trying to keep it as long as you can for those double game weeks and stuff like that, because obviously they're the ones where you need to make the big changes. But I think I had 1 week where it was just I was quite way behind. And I was just like, right, I need to. I think my team wasn't doing very well, so I just thought I need to can my whole team and just pick some different teams.
So when you triple captain this, because triple captain is one where it can make a big difference.
Yeah.
You used your triple captain this.
I used it, yeah.
And how many points did you get on it?
I got 2, I think, or 3.
What?
Because I triple captained hard. I think it was Haaland on. Maybe it was against Wolves or someone.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
everyone. I haven't used none of my chips.
Yeah, and
what are you waiting for?
But I ain't used no chips.
So yeah, my triple captain just totally just.
Would you say that's the worst chip strategy? Chip usage you've had this season?
I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, so as a Luton fan, Who's your Premier League team?
Well, obviously it was Luton when we were in there. But who's my Premier League team?
You have to have one.
Yeah,
I mean, be true and true.
I think like I always, there are certain teams I do look out for in the Premier League just because of friends and family and stuff like that. But yeah, Arsenal is one because I do have family that are Arsenal supporters. But you know, I tend to just, you know,
stick to the Hatters.
Yeah, stick to the Hatters. I just enjoy watching the Premier League games. I don't have sometimes I like to. I mean, for next season, for example, if Southampton got promoted, because I was born in Southampton, Coventry, I'll probably support Coventry because obviously, like, you know, they lost out to us when we got promoted. So, you know,
so there's no loyalty really.
Yeah, not really.
How you're feeling?
Yeah, exactly. I just enjoy watching, you know,
Football.
The Premier League, you know, because and I think sometimes that's where, you know, I might have, because sometimes you're looking for those differential players. Sometimes, you know, you've got like for me, because obviously I've followed Luton for, you know, for all my football life. Yeah. Like, for example, Dewsbury Hall, like I know what he's like as a player because we had him on loan, you know, a few seasons back, and you could always tell that he was going to be a quality Premier League player, and he's proved that. So I think when I've looked at those fixtures and it's like, you know, potential for a Dewsbury Hall or someone like that to do well, then, you know, sometimes having that lower league knowledge is, you know, can help.
Or is it lower league bias? Do you think you might select the one?
Maybe lower league bias, but
if it pays off.
But yeah,
like he's got Dewsbury Hall in his team this week.
So I think it's just in fantasy, it's just getting a good start at the start of the season. And
I think it's luck of the draw, man.
Yeah,
it's so luck. Like, obviously there is. When you look at the FPL, the analysts and that, they go in and they're breaking it down. But for me, I'm on vibes.
I'm literally on vibes. I think a lot of it is on vibes, but I do look at like the scout and stuff, and obviously look at, you know, when they do the show on Sky Sports and they have the
BTS.
And obviously you guys as well, you know, so you're always trying to sort of look at, you know, like what other people are picking, because sometimes it's a case of like, you know, you obviously want to try and get the same points that they're getting because that can keep you in touch with them, and then it's trying to find that one player that can just make that difference, like, you know, even if it's 10 points or something like that, you know, that you just get a bit of luck. So
the result today, you had O'Reilly and Gahey.
O'Reilly and Gahey, Gahey to come off the bench for Ekitike. So, you know, I'd started Ekitike because he didn't play yesterday. I've got Gahey to come in for it. So
and at the moment, as it stands right now, as we're recording, obviously City's on a clean sheet.
I think as well, I had Pickford in goal and I had Verbruggen on the bench, and I made that sort of last minute decision to switch and put Verbruggen in, and fortunately that's paid off. So. It's just I think it's just
3-0.
You know, is it 3-0?
Who scored the third goal?
Doku.
Who assists?
We don't know. All right. So question. What game week now? Game week 32.
32. Yeah.
Who's gonna win the league? The Premier League.
Who's gonna win the Premier League?
Yeah.
I mean, look. It's Arsenal's to bottle, isn't it? You know, so.
It's still Arsenal to bottle.
Still Arsenal. Look, I mean, at this moment in time, going into, you know, Man City next weekend, it's still Arsenal's. It's still Arsenal's.
Even if you lose to City, it's still Arsenal's to lose. That's the place that you put yourself.
It's a mentality thing now.
I hear that, but
we lost 3 games. All season up until 3 games ago.
Yeah,
I hear that.
And then we lost 3 games in 4 games.
I hear that, but you know, emotions isn't the byline, it's mathematical points. So even if you lose, it's still yours to lose. Again, I think you need to get 2 more losses.
You just got to try
City wins everything.
You just have
to be like at a level playing field.
You just have to try and switch that mentality, you know, quickly, because, you know, winning is a mentality, and losing, and you got to switch it. If you're in a losing run, you got to try and switch it.
Arteta's been found out though, because Bournemouth done exactly what Man City done against us in the Carabao Cup. They didn't press us. They had their 4, and then they had their 2 in the midfield, and we couldn't play through the lines.
Yeah.
And also, we didn't. Havertz weren't doing it. So do you think other teams now, or Arteta, has got to a standstill, like hit his ceiling?
I wouldn't say he's hit his ceiling.
No.
I think what he needs to do is a manager's job, which is if you're seeing what people are doing against you, you need to work around it.
Yeah.
The same way that other managers are seeing how Arsenal's playing, saying, do you know what we need to do? We need to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's given the results. He needs to change something.
Yeah.
That's
it.
I've said this, innit? I've said this. All right, I've said this with Arteta. I feel like he needs to find. Obviously, we've got Odegaard out, but every time I feel like we have excuses about injuries and all that. Like we've dropped points, innit?
Yeah.
The game, we're looking left to right, side to side.
Yeah,
we got lucky against Sporting. Sporting had chances. Like, do you know what I mean? We've had that's the only win we've had in the 4 games. And then we go Sporting again, and then we got City.
Yeah.
So mentality-wise, it's if have we got it?
Yeah, that's it. But
have you got it?
I think I heard the excuse yesterday was the grass was too dry, wasn't it? Was that?
Who said that?
Gyökeres was saying that was.
Listen, let's not get into Gyökeres. Let's not get into Gyökeres. I've got a few questions to ask you, as you are special guest. Who do you think is the signing of the season so far?
What in the Premier League?
But we're not talking about
Premier League.
We're in the Premier. We're doing FPL.
He's been the signing of the season in the Premier League.
So should we go through? Let's see who's been brought in this season. You got Arteta.
He started.
Semenyo.
Yeah.
Semo half. Gahey.
I mean, Semenyo's probably been the most consistent out of that. I mean, Ekitike obviously had a really good start, and then he's sort of dropped off a little bit. I think Semenyo's been probably the most consistent.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you go from a team like when you go from a small club like Bournemouth, no disrespect. Obviously, look, us and Bournemouth have got history. We came up the leagues together. We had points deductions together. So no offence to any Bournemouth fans that might be watching. But yeah, I think Semenyo. Again, he's another one of those players that was in the was in the Football League not that long ago. He was at Bristol City. I remember him playing at Bristol City and thinking, this guy's going to be in the Premier League in a couple of seasons. And then obviously Bournemouth took the risk on him, and I think the fact, because sometimes when players like Semenyo they're doing it at Bournemouth and they're perhaps the main man at Bournemouth, and they go to Man City and they can shrink a little bit, but I think Semenyo's gone there. I mean, it might have taken him a little bit to settle in, but I think he's shown that he can step up. He can step up to that level. Probably a bit like Dewsbury Hall. Obviously, he was doing it at Leicester. He was doing it at Leicester, and he stepped up. He was doing it at Chelsea, and then unfortunately, he got shifted out of Chelsea, and he's doing it at Leicester. So I think those. I think. For me, I think Semenyo's been the most consistent.
So if you
in
look
terms
at
of signings.
As a Football League watcher, is it any time of like a surprise when you see something? Obviously, when you look at certain players, like let's like Sunderland, their striker, it's Orion or something like that. I think he was with them in League One. Yeah. Then he's in the Championship. Yeah. Then he's in the Prem. So it's like. Yeah. If he's suitable for the Prem now, why did it take him so long to go through the ranks? Same with Vardy, same with Jimmy Bullard. When these men are at these lower teams, but then they come to the Prem and they still bad it up.
Yeah.
So how is it that we're not seeing a lot of Prem clubs taking a risk on the Football League?
I think that's what it is. They don't like taking the risk unless if it's on for like a young player.
Yeah.
When you think about most of the Prem, like the top teams in the Premier League, when they're looking for a striker, they're looking at taking a striker from another top club who's doing it already on that stage.
Yeah, but then also there might be the rite of passion. You got to come through the relegation team. Then if you're in the Prem, look at like Thiago Brentford, Tony, Ivan Toney. Like when you're in them smaller clubs, the Semenyos, when you're smaller clubs, then we have belief that you're Prem proven.
Cunha,
Well, especially when you're doing it at a team that's in the Premier League and been in the Premier League for a while as well.
But even Eze, I mean, you know, he was obviously on Arsenal's books as a youngster, and then he's had to drop all the way down and work his way back up. You know, so I think
sometimes it just takes time, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
But it's funny how the football route happens, though, innit? Because there's certain players that are in the top academies, like Arsenal players or Man United players, and then they end up playing in non-league or something like that.
But look at Gyökeres.
Yeah, Gyökeres is another one. Brighton didn't get a look in at Brighton.
I don't think he's worthy.
Coventry, Sporting. Now he's that.
Do you think Gyökeres is a decent Premier League goal scorer?
I think he's got the potential. Definitely. I don't think at the minute he's quite there. He's certainly shown it recently, because when he first came to Arsenal, he wasn't. You know, it took him a bit of time to adapt to
the thing. We had this conversation in the group here, because he's gonna be on 15 goals.
Which is a decent return.
Yeah.
Decent
on the eye,
when you've not.
When you watch him play, when you watch him play, I'm like, bro, this guy.
Yeah.
But you lot got to remember, though, he still is young.
I don't care, because if I was Arsenal, if I was playing off for Arsenal right now, I'll have 15 goals. Then what? If I was playing
at your age now,
at my age right now, if I was playing for Arsenal right now, I have 15 goals, and I'm a defender.
During your career at Arsenal.
No, just one season.
Oh.
This is the season. Question. I had another question. All right, for both of you. If Arsenal bottle the league and Tottenham get relegated, what will be the biggest story?
Tottenham are getting relegated.
I think Tottenham getting relegated because, you know, Arsenal have bottled the league.
It's a normal story.
Yeah, it's a normal story for Arsenal. Yeah, I think Tottenham getting relegated would be the biggest story. Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna get relegated? They lost today to Sunderland.
Yeah,
but Sunderland away is a hard battle.
I still think they'll. I think they're still good enough to stay up. I think it will come down maybe to one game.
Do you know what?
I mean, it's hard to call though, because if De Zerbi, I mean, he's lost today, and he's known for not starting well.
Which is what we spoke about last week. Previously, I had said I think Tottenham's going to stay up, but with Zerbi coming in, his track record it's a little bit iffy when he's starting off.
Yeah.
Like I said to you, Tottenham needed a manager that's going to come in with instant impact.
Who should have had Sean Dice? Sean Dice was on the podcast saying that it weren't for him. He actually, he said,
he said the job weren't for him.
He said, I don't want to do it. He said, I don't want to do it, because he'd be like, what will give him more peace? Because then if you get relegated, then you're the guy that took down Tottenham.
Yeah.
Because European champions, as they want to scream, European champions.
Not as they want to scream. They are Europa champions. They are.
They are.
Yeah.
But they want to. That's their claim to fame.
Mm-hmm. What's yours?
I ain't got one yet. Not yet. This season will change. Well, look, if we look at Tottenham's fixtures, we've got Tottenham, Brighton at home, then Wolves vs Tottenham, Tottenham, Aston Villa. Got Aston Villa's battling for Europe. Because remember, it's 5 places this season.
Yeah, they're battling, and they just drew with Nottingham Forest 1-1.
Yeah. And then you've got Leeds, they're battling as well for relegation, and then Chelsea, they're battling
for Champions League,
and then Everton as well. Everton could go get Champions League as well.
I said to you, it's going to be tough, and they needed someone who's going to come with instant impact.
Yeah, it's going to.
And if Zerbi is going to continue his track record off, I start off Higgy and then I get better, Tottenham's going down.
Do you think the contract that they gave him 5 years, do you think they should have given him that? 5 years, and he's the second highest paid manager?
I think they should have given him a short-term one.
Yeah, I would have given him...
End of the season. because if you keep us up, you stay.
Because you find this. I mean, you find a lot of managers that come in as like caretakers or whatever, and they do well. And then as soon as they get the deal, they're like, oh, you know, it's done, the job's done, and then they take the thing off. So
if it's me and you're paying me I think it's 12 million a year, whatever it is, don't quote me. And you don't get, I'm still getting paid.
Yeah.
Do
you think the 5 years could have been almost accepting that we're going to go down, but your contract's 5 years because we're expecting you to bring us back up and bring us to where we should be?
Possibly.
Within 5 years.
Possible rebuild. It could have. Yeah, but
So 5 years is a long contract for someone taking over a club with 8 games left, 8 games left, and
no
almost getting relegated.
break or anything like that in the contract. So
I don't know if there is there a wage drop if he gets relegated. You're cold, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know if there's a wage drop. I know there's no break in for the relegation, but I don't know if there's a wage drop or not. But
that's mad.
Something we have to
look. It's a big gamble. It's a big gamble.
And talking about relegation, but then let's talk about promotions. Championship. Who do you want to come up? Because you got Coventry.
Yeah,
Middlesbrough's kind of falling off, innit?
Yeah, they was holding it for a while.
Coventry, I'd like to go up because obviously, like, I felt a bit bad when we beat them at Wembley. And they missed out,
because I feel bad that we took the promotion from them.
We took the promotion from them. So yeah, I'd like to see Coventry come up, but and then, I mean, I don't know if I want Millwall in the Premier League. That'd be
interesting. Imagine Millwall, West Ham.
I actually want Millwall. I want them up.
That would be interesting to upset the top table.
It'd be crazy having hooligans.
And then, I mean,
bring it back.
Green Street for real.
For me, because I was born in Southampton, I'd love Southampton to get back in there. But
are they possible? Where are they now in the league?
They're just in the playoffs. Yeah. So and then Hull have done well. Hull have got a bit of momentum as well. So but
Middlesbrough's dropped off. Coventry went for a little slack as well.
Yeah.
Because I used to bet on Coventry all the time.
Yeah.
Then they started messing up my accumulators.
Yeah.
They be getting winners in the 91st minute all the time. I was like, yo, you man.
The stress you're bringing.
Yeah. So I think Coventry. I think will definitely. They'll definitely go because I think they need like 4 points or something like that left.
So if they come up,
yeah.
Let's say it goes Coventry, Millwall, Middlesbrough. Do you think any of them could stay up in the Prem? Never know, innit?
Possibly Middlesbrough and Coventry because they've been there before and stuff. Millwall would probably find it.
Because Millwall's having a great season.
Millwall.
Coventry's usually up there.
Middlesbrough. Millwall been one of the surprise packages this season. I mean, if you'd said to me that they would be potentially finishing in the top 2, I would not have said that. But they've had a good season. Same with Hull. I didn't expect Hull to be sort of in there as well. But yeah, so I think that's why the championship's so good because there's always lots of surprise teams.
I don't watch the championship.
I pre it
because I think I'm a betting man.
Yeah,
there's some great odds down there.
Yeah, there are.
Both teams to score.
Yeah.
Away wins. Away wins. You get 2 away wins.
It's a crazy league. It's a crazy league. But,
like when you go down, I even bet on like League 2.
Yeah.
Like Bromley's doing mad things. Bromley.
Again, if you'd said Bromley were going to be top of League 2 at the start of the season, I would never have even thought that.
Stockport. They're doing all right. Where are they in League 1?
Yeah, League 1.
They just lost the trophy today.
But they're doing all right in their league.
Yeah.
They're a surprise thing.
Yeah.
My son supports. Who does he support? Wickham.
Okay. Wickham.
I follow them a little bit.
Yeah. It's finished 3-0 Man City, by the way.
Yeah. I used to bet on Leighton.
We had one good season.
Yeah.
And that's when I was betting on them. I was like, okay, they're my little dark horse for betting, and then it's been a fumble.
But look, I mean, this is the time of the season that everyone loves, obviously.
The business end.
It's the business end, the trophies are being won, the leagues are being bottled, the leagues are being won.
No bottles down there.
The open top buses are being booked,
I actually know what?
The relegation tiers are being planned, so it's it's that time.
I actually booked an Airbnb. No whatever like maybe.
Have you got free cancellation?
Yeah. Up until a week before, and because I was gonna go Malta, not Malta, I was gonna go on holiday, but the bank holiday is the last game of the thing, and normally it's the day after, innit?
Yeah.
But if Arsenal are in the Champions League, then it'd be a bit later. So Arsenal might do the double. And what's your thoughts on that? Let's ask you.
Arsenal's in the double.
Yeah. Because imagine it was a quadruple 2 weeks ago.
I'm not sure they'll do the double. I don't think they'll win the Champions League.
I know. I just want the league.
Yeah. I know.
The league is what I want.
The league is what you want. Yeah.
Anything else is a bonus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't think.
Because it's so mad, yeah. Man City. If we bought the league, the worst Man City team could potentially have a treble this season.
Yeah.
Do you know how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Like they're probably gonna have a double. They're probably go FA Cup and Carabao.
Yeah.
And then if we get the league, cool. And then maybe PSG might get the champs. I think PSG might get the champs.
Yeah, I was going to say PSG. I think they'll get
But
the
obviously,
champs,
we've got a good run in because Barca's 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Barca's 2-0 down. We're up and we're at home.
Well, I said when the Champions League draw came out, I said, okay, so Arsenal's going to be in the semis and potentially could push for the final. So it doesn't surprise me.
And we beat Atletico Madrid already this season. It don't really matter, really, innit? And we beat Bayern Munich if they get through. So
yeah, I think you're in a strong position because you're at home for the second
second
leg.
leg.
So
being
that's always what you want to be. Yeah, 1-0 up, second leg at home. So
like the league again, it's up to you lot. Do you want it?
I want it.
The players want it.
I want it. That's why. Listen, I went to the barbers today. Got slated in the barbers. I knew I was going to box. So I wore the
You went barbers after.
Yeah, I have to because listen. Obviously, I've got work tomorrow. I have to look half decent. I have to put the Arsenal top on. I have to wear it with pride. Listen, I've got to support my team throughout.
I think
you
need to take a trip down to Colney Heath and sit outside the Arsenal training ground and say, look, do you guys want it? You know, I know where the training ground is, so if you want to know where it is, I'll tell you where it is.
I don't know. I look at them. Zubimendi is my best Corey. Zubimendi is hating him. All right. It is cold. I want to wrap this up. But I've got to ask you one last question. Yeah,
one last question.
Everyone talks about Arsenal, Man City, but we've got to talk about the champions, Liverpool, and they're
fall from grace?
They're fall from grace.
Yeah.
Would you say Liverpool's title defence is probably the worst title defence the Prem see after Leicester? I don't count Leicester as a title defence.
Yeah, I was just going to say Leicester's I'd probably say Liverpool. I think this has been a terrible title defence by Liverpool because normally you'd expect the holders to be at least top or second, but
especially when you spend half.
Who do you think is to blame for that? Is it purely on Slot, or do you think it's the players? Are they just having an off season?
I think Salah last season was amazing.
Yeah.
Salah and Van Dijk last season was amazing.
I mean,
played out their skin, so they dragged the team through. Without Salah's goal, where would they be?
I think what you can find happens when a manager like Slot comes in and follows somebody like Klopp.
Yeah.
You've got the team there. You've got the winning team, right? You're probably not going to change a lot. You're probably going to go in and tweak a few things, and that's probably why they did so well last season because he just he was able just to give them whereas this season it's been his team, so he's been obviously trying to put more of a stamp on it, obviously brought in players that he wants, maybe trying to start trying to shift some of those players out that've been there for a long time, like Van Dijk's and your Salahs and stuff like that. I mean, Van Dijk, he probably hasn't been able to leave out because he's been their best defender. So I think Salah he's tried to maybe start thinking, well, we need to start thinking about.
But they gave Salah a new contract in it last season.
Yeah,
because he was like, I think what I've done, they got a new contract. Same with the Aubameyang thing.
Yeah,
got a new contract.
Yeah.
I said, I'm Kushti.
The fact that I had to argue for this, watch.
So I think if Slot hadn't won that title last season, maybe more questions would be being asked of him this season.
Yeah.
But because he's won that title, I think he's got a bit more. He's got some time in the bank. Look, we haven't had a great season this year. Let's see what we can do next year, and
Do you think it's unfair with the media and the narrative? Obviously, there's this. I think, as an Arsenal fan, I think, and you're unbiased and you're neutral, that there's this narrative about when Arsenal do bad compared to anyone else. Like the media, content creators are a lot louder when Arsenal do bad. Liverpool has spent 400 million. And no one ain't big to like. No one ain't saying like.
It's true.
If we spent 100 million on a player, works. we would be just getting slayed every day. Every day, Works wouldn't be have to turn up because we wouldn't play him. But for Liverpool now, there's no noise.
I agree. I've just seen something pop up here saying Gunners trolled, Man City fan drinks from Arsenal bottle. That's huge title race messages sent. So it's all coming out. And that's TalkSport. That's coming out from TalkSport.
TalkSport as well. They've got an agenda as well. They've got an agenda. One day, hopefully, I'll be on TalkSport to hold these men accountable because their agenda is crazy against Arsenal. Even like, the Chelsea guy, what's his name?
Jason Cundy.
not Candy, not on Talksport. He's on Miles's one. These man and my barber said it today. We want Man City to win today. They want to. They said I'd rather challenge or be out of the Champions League than Arsenal win.
No, to be fair, I did see another content creator. He was asking Chelsea fans, would you rather secure Champions League if it meant beating City, but if you do beat them, you're handing Arsenal the title? And 9 out of 10 of them said, no, I mean, we ain't having a good season as much. We don't deserve it. So I'd rather we just didn't get it and start again, and Man City take the win and Arsenal don't get a trophy. Look, I don't think there's any lies around the dislike people have for Arsenal.
Why do you think
Arsenal
Why
fans.
do you think people dislike Arsenal so much? As a neutral,
I think it's. I don't think it's a dislike. I think it's just. It's just. Do
you like Arsenal?
It's just a.
I like Arsenal.
It's just a funny
I have an
thing,
issue with Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Do you have an issue with Arsenal fans?
I've got no issue with Arsenal fans.
Because he's their League One and League Championship.
I mean, look, he won't have a problem with Arsenal fans because
if Arsenal
keep you lot quiet.
if Arsenal won the league, obviously I'd be delighted for the fans that have been waiting for
22 years
to win it. But at the same time, obviously on the flip side of that, if they bottle it again, it's like it's funny, isn't it? Because you're in that position.
It is funny.
And,
do you know what? It's so crazy.
You know,
when they showed the results of the last, someone showed the results of 2021, this same week, from 2021 to 2026. Each year we've had 3 losses in the same period. It's like April, May come, and man are just.
What do you think? Do you think you're tired, or you're just like, oh my gosh, we might win, and then
I think it's that. I think it's like, oh my.
Yeah, it's getting over the line.
Yeah, I think we don't
100%.
have the mentality to say,
it's the champion.
Because we haven't been there.
It's the mind of a champion. You don't have the mind of a champion.
This is like we got like Man City will be in February 5 points behind and be like, we're gonna chase these man down. We're gonna chase these man down. We're gonna make them put the pressure on them. Normal.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. If you've got players that have been there and done it, it's it's easier. But if you've got players that have not been in this position before, and they're that is starting to creep in that that you could potentially throw it away, it does affect you. So even FPL, even I've been feeling it. I've been top and second all team. I was just like, it's the last 5 weeks. I could bottle it.
We did call you out about bottling.
Yeah, I know.
Corey had the bottle.
It's just like
See, even with FPL. So look, we've got a double game week next week.
Yeah.
What's your plans?
I haven't even thought about my plans yet because I've got no cards left, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got my bench piece, that's it. So I'm gonna.
Have you got players that are doubling next week?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you got how many free transfers do you have?
I'll only have one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He's like, I use my plans.
I haven't even thought about it.
So you might not be top of the league next week.
I know. I'll have to see. I'll have to.
So for the people out there that are looking for players that they should target, do you have any advice on a good player or a team to watch out for during that double?
Let's look at the fixtures for
next week. What's the fixtures?
Let's look at the fixtures for next week. So
Brighton's don't look too bad.
Brighton.
So next week we've got Brentford, Fulham, Leeds, Wolves, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Spurs, Brighton, Chelsea, Man United, Aston Villa, Sunderland, Everton, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Burnley, Man City, Arsenal, and then doubling up. Oh, then Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Then doubling up, you've got Brighton, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Leeds, Burnley, Man City.
I mean, obviously, the obvious one is Man City players, isn't it? But I think Brighton's...
Yeah, because they got Burnley away.
I think Brighton's always a good shout. They've always got some decent players like Welbeck and players like that can be like a differential.
Chelsea's doubling up as well. Yeah. But they've got Man United though. And Man United are quite solid right now.
Yes, that's it.
They got Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea got Man United and Brighton. So I say this is why I weren't really stressed about the double game week, because I feel like the doubles, the fixtures ain't that great.
They're not that great.
Yeah.
But obviously it's still too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, if I was to double up, it has to be Semenyo, O'Reilly, Haaland. That would be my.
Would you do Haaland? I mean, another game.
I would double up. I'll probably triple captain Semenyo. I'll probably triple captain Semenyo.
Bad shout. Yeah.
Or if you want to be risky, triple captain O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Because at least you're going to get.
He's starting. You'll get a clean sheet and you might get a goal.
You might get a goal and assist.
Yeah, that's it. You're getting DEFCONs, you're getting goals.
And you get DEFCON
as well. O'Reilly's a good shout.
Yeah.
Very good shout.
Listen,
Yeah.
If I do that,
You got triple captain?
I got triple captain, bench boost, free hit, wild card.
Bro, slap that
And
alright triple captain.
it's like EJ as well, like, you know.
Yeah, but EJ's got it. EJ's got it for different reasons.
But you know what? I have been climbing slowly. I've been.
No, I've been praying.
But
I've been watching
even
it.
Ibs has got his like all his cards left as well. He said, like,
Have you got anyone that you're watching out for in the league? Like, you know, when you look at the league, the BTS league, is there anyone that you're like, that's my competitor? That's like I'm watching him week in week out.
It must be it can.
Obviously, it can because you know he's been on my tail for so many weeks, and then he's edged ahead, and then I've clawed him back in, and he's gone ahead again. But then I've also been
there's Obi-Wan as well. Oh, Obi-Wan kind of dropped off.
There's a little gap now.
Yeah,
one and two's kind of secure.
I think for me now, I'm making sure that I'm securing that second spot, and then obviously if I'm still within, hopefully top, great. If I'm still within touching distance.
So you're saying you're guaranteed money? You think you're guaranteed money, more or less?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
he's like, look, I'm getting paid.
Unless I totally bottle it over the next few weeks, and the third place guy
got double game
guy comes in,
and then blank game.
I reckon I'm in for £100 at least. So
so that's on you then, yeah.
Yeah. So
what? Straight out of my pocket.
Well, yeah, no.
But yeah.
All right. That's all right for me.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time out and
coming
in this weather.
It was,
I didn't plan to be outside.
Little disclaimer if you guys are wondering why we are recording outside. So we've come back from the Virtue Final Trophy in the Luton stands.
Yeah, in the Luton
watching
stand.
Luton beat Stockport 3-1 and bringing that trophy back.
In El Hatico, as it's been called. El Hatico, yeah.
That's what they called it.
They're both called Hatters.
Both called the Hatters. It was the Hatters versus the Hatters, that El Hatico. So, yeah.
Yeah, and for me going in as a neutral, I thought it was a really good game.
So
it's quite end to end.
I was just trying to educate down here in the into lower league football, because I know a lot of.
But you're from Luton, why?
I know a lot of.
I'm not from Luton. I moved to Luton.
Near Luton.
Yeah, but. So I don't know Luton before I moved there, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Because I know a lot of Premier League fans, they forget there's leagues below the Premier League. Obviously Tottenham will possibly find out next season about the leagues below the Premier League. But
do you know what? In saying that, do you think a lot of Premier League supporters will have a more closer eye on the Champions League because such a big team on the Championship because such a big historical Premier League team has now gone to the Championship.
When Tottenham's got to do away to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Remember the game with the
No, I know, but don't you think you'll keep an eye just to see is Tottenham coming straight back up or
don't worry, Tottenham fans. Lincoln's nice. So the cathedral's nice. The ground's a bit ropey, but Lincoln's nice.
I think people will keep a closer eye on it.
Keeping a closer eye on it.
Yeah.
Betting.
So, yeah.
I'll be betting.
Yeah, it's good for
Tottenham unbeaten.
You're
betting, but until next time, peeps.
It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you for having me on.
And hopefully we'll see you again at the end of the season for rewards
to collect some winnings. Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to. Next season, I'm doing this again. I'm gonna be first next season. Probably not.
He's like,
yeah. Anyway, peeps out.